Welcome back to the Angry American. Things are just getting worse and worse for the sleepy Joe Biden administration. Taliban carries out house-to-house executions in Kabul following the U.S. departure. You saw the video. That is from, let's go down. Let me show you. That is from senior U.S. source. House-to-house executions in Kabul following U.S. military departure. There are no words for what this administration has done to all of us, Afghan and American. Following U.S. departure after hundreds of Americans left behind by Sleepy Joe. There's another story I'm going to do if I have time. They left a lot of service dogs. You see over here, well, you might not be able to see. The U.S. contract working service dogs, they left a lot of them behind too. But let's go on with this story. The Pentagon on Monday announced war is over in Afghanistan. The final U.S. planes have left the country in defeat. The Biden administration left the country in the hands of the Taliban, Al-Qaeda, ISIS-K, and Al-Qaeda terrorists. General Kenneth McKenzie Jr. made the announcement on Monday afternoon. The final U.S. flights took off from Kabul earlier today. Following the departure of the last U.S. soldiers in Afghanistan, the Taliban and Al-Qaeda terrorists celebrated in the streets. And already there is video of the Taliban reportedly going house to house, murdering those people left behind. This was posted earlier tonight, and we saw that clip in the beginning. I just can't, I can't imagine the fear in this person's heart. Just insanity. That's a short story, but it's from a senior U.S. source. So, I mean, if they can say anonymous sources like they like to say on everything, because they know their story is BS, which brings me to another point. I was reading in a WAPO, Washington Post article, how they're giving it 3 Pinocchios that it was $83 billion worth of equipment. So they got this long, drawn-out story, which ends in speculation. You guys get 3 Pinocchios. You say, well, the actual value is $29 billion. Even if that figure is correct, that makes it better? $29 billion? You realize $1 billion is a lot of money? $1 billion left to terrorists is a lot of money? $29 billion worth of shit is a lot of money? So you're not making things better, WAPO. And the other thing is that you speculate a lot in your article. You say, it's probably a lot less than that. I'm calling BS, and I'm calling BS for real. You guys got to be kidding me. You're going to do a 3 Pinocchio fact-check article and then speculate in it. Give me a break, you guys. What's Joe say? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You got to be kidding me. I'm going to go right into the other story, guys. I'm going to make this a double whammy for you. Let's get on to the U.S. contract working dog story. I've got time for it. Let's meld this into one. U.S. contract working dogs abandoned at Kabul airport after last plane left. Now, this one got my blood boiling. You see these cages by this busted up helicopter, and there's dogs in these cages. You can see them. And if there's truth to this story, and I'm pretty sure there is, this is as an animal lover, as a human being, this one sets me off. U.S. contract working dogs may have been abandoned at the Kabul airport after the last American flight left Monday. Joshua Hosler, president of Veteran Sheepdogs of America, is frantically trying to rescue the dogs that have been used and left behind in the Taliban-controlled country after the Department of Defense ordered that they be left behind. Sleepy Joe's regime, his Nazi regime, left these dogs to die. I tell you, man, I'd love to take him out to the woodshed, as Sleepy Joe would say, out behind the shed. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
Well, for a couple different reasons. Here in Afghanistan and different continents while we're deployed, we have the explosive detection capability that is a ground force multiplier for the ground force commander, providing them with explosive detection for route clearance, for objectives, for VIP sweeps, and then in CONUS for when we do VIP sweeps and base security, we also have the narcotic or contraband dogs, which find the narcotics and keep our installation safe.
Let's move on down. Department of Defense, this is a tweet from Jonathan Gillum, I'm guessing he's a SEAL, has ordered all military working dogs to be left behind in Afghanistan. They also said any Americans left there are free to leave whenever they want. You're free to leave. Taliban is not going to fuck with you while they're doing door-to-door executions. You got to be fucking kidding me. These dogs stand a better chance of living than the human beings. I got to say it. Because, I mean, I don't know. Maybe let's shoot the dogs because they were American military dogs. I don't know. But I'm sure the dogs were bonded with the people that they were with. And they were definitely abandoned, and it's wrong. Blinken, Rice, Biden, and all top generals should be arrested now. This is not American. Agreed. Agreed. You leave these poor dogs behind to starve in cages? I don't know. Update. Our efforts of rescuing has expanded to 46 military working, and now we are coordinating with our contacts and flights to get the dogs and rescue people out of Kabul on same plane. Thank you all for your help. This is a mess. Now listen. He pleaded with them. You know, any little cubby, throw a dog in there. If a person couldn't be comfortable in there, throw a dog in there. They said no. Dr. Robin R. Ganzert, President and CEO of American Humane, has issued a statement condemning the cruelty. I am devastated by reports that the American government is pulling out of Kabul and leaving behind brave U.S. military contract working dogs to be tortured and killed at the hand of our enemies. These brave dogs do the same dangerous life-saving work as our military working dog. And deserved a far better fate than the one to which they have been condemned. American Humane even offered to help transport and provide lifetime medical care for the dogs. This is Whitney Purnell. Charlotte Maxwell Jones, and her service animals were left in Kabul. The service dogs were released on the tarmac. They were at the airport for 6 days beforehand. There was no room on those planes. I'm ashamed of you, President Sleepy Joe Biden. They were there for us. Let's be there for them. KS Animal Rescue. And here's where you can please do continue to support their efforts by donating to War Paws Iraq and at Puppy Rescue Mission 1, Kabul Small Animal Rescue, Operation Hercules, and all these other hashtags. There's one of the dogs. This photo deserves endless. It really is a shame. The senseless fate is made all the more tragic as American Humane stands ready to not only help transport these canine soldiers to U.S. soil, but also to provide for their lifetime medical care, the statement continued. American Humane has worked hand in hand with the military for more than 100 years to rescue military animals. In fact, our famed rescue program began on the bloody battlefields of WW1 in Europe at the request of U.S. Secretary of War. Since that time, the American Humane has served as a pioneer in the development of animal therapy for returning veterans, and today brings home retired military working dogs and pairs veterans with life-saving service dogs. Not a great day for America's service dogs that are still in the airport. This Ganzert pleaded with the U.S. government to load the animals into whatever cargo space remained to fly them to safety. Unfortunately, it appears to have fallen on deaf ears. This one, the video I made yesterday, could Joe Biden have messed up this withdrawal from Afghanistan any worse? The answer is definitely a resounding hell effing no. Pictures like this, video like the door-to-door executions, you have to be kidding me. This regime is more concerned about transgender bathrooms than it is our veterans and people that were left behind in Afghanistan, the dogs that are left behind in Afghanistan to surely die. You know these cruel fucking Taliban assholes. They'll just shoot the dogs because they belong to Americans. They don't give a shit. They don't even have a heart. You know what I'm saying? Joe Biden is a moron and he needs to resign. And that's my take on Joe Biden. Come on, man. The guy's an idiot. Look, door-to-door executions, leaving behind the military working dogs to die. These guys are Nazi savages, and they want to talk about, Trump supporters are evil and January insurrection. Kiss my ass. You guys are the insurrection against the American fucking people. It's really a shame what this regime has done. And WAPO, nobody gives a crap about your weak-ass paper and your dumb stories. You get 5 Pinocchios for speculation in a fact check. What? Come on, man. Anyway, guys, wow, what a mess. Joe Biden, the idiot who, I'm not taking questions. I'm not supposed to take questions. Who's telling you that, Joe? At that press conference or about Ida, he's like, I'm not supposed to take any questions, but I will. Who the hell is telling you what to do, Joe? Who's pulling your strings, buddy? We need to know. We the people. It's the government for the people, not the other way around, pal. And if we let this trajectory continue, it's going to flip-flop completely. And you guys are going to figure out what it's like to live in one of these other countries, these socialist countries, these communist countries, where the government runs your day-to-day. You don't want that. Anyway, guys, until next time, I need you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell so you know when the Angry American posts. Comment down below and share the video. Do all of those things. Come on, man, you can do it. All these years of YouTube training, as I said before, are about to pay off. Push that like button. Hit that little bell, and then it's a drop-down type thing, and you hit the bell with the 2 little lines. It means it's shaking. It means a notification. Hit it. You get all notifications, because I am definitely, positively hidden from unsubscribed viewers. I was on an account last night, looking for my channel. I typed in exact names of my videos that nobody else has that name for that video, and it would not bring it up. I type in the Angry American, it brings up a channel with 1 video. I've got over 200 videos, and you can't find me? It's like a needle in a fucking haystack? YouTube. YouTube. Why? Truth hurts? I don't know. What? Anyway, guys, do all those things, and so we can carry on. I'm also on BitChute, Odyssey, and Rumble. So if you can't find me on here, I guess you got to go find me over there, because I'm sure you can find me on one of those platforms. Anyway, guys, until next time, I need you to be aware of your surroundings at all times, because shit be popping off out here. Crazy story. Anyway, guys, till next time, peace out.